हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, स्वागत है आप सभी का और एक सोल्यूशन वीडियो में। आज हम सॉल्व करने वाले हैं बिहार बोर्ड क्लास 10 इंग्लिश प्रोज का दूसरा चैप्टर मी एंड द इकोलॉजी बिट। तो चलिए सॉल्व करते हैं। द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज राइट ट्रू और फॉल्स। पीपल इजीली गेट कन्विंस्ड बाय जिम। फॉल्स। ही यूजेस अ पेपर रूट टू कन्विंस पीपल। ट्रू। ही गिव्स सजेशंस ऑन इकोलॉजी फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट। ट्रू। मिस्टर विलियम was at his house. True. People listened to Jim gladly for he was an eco-friendly boy. True. So the next question is answer the following questions very briefly. Question number 1. What happens when the narrator calls Mr. Green Mrs. Green? Answer. When called Mrs. Green, Mr. Green pretends to have no change, likely to avoid addressing the mistake. Question number 2. What does the narrator do on Saturdays and Sundays? Answer. On weekends, the narrator collects garbage and polluting materials from houses to promote environmental conservation. Question number 3. Which animal messes up Miss Green's yard? Answer. A dog messes up Miss Green's yard by digging up her garden. Question number 4. Why does the narrator ask Miss Green to save paper and aluminum cans? Answer. The narrator asks Miss Green to save paper and aluminum cans for recycling, which conserves resources. Question number 5. Did the narrator succeed in getting Miss Green to do something about ecology? Answer. Despite persistent efforts, the narrator failed to convince Miss Green to actively participate in ecological activities. Question number 6. What is a compost pit? Answer. A compost pit is an area where organic waste decomposes to create nutrient-rich soil for gardening. Question number 7. What does Mr. William mean by noise pollution? Answer. Mr. William mistakenly uses noise pollution when referring to the unpleasant odors from compost or garbage, which is actually odor pollution. Question number 7. What does Mr. William mean by noise pollution? Answer. Burning leaves harms air quality by releasing smoke and particulates, contributing to air pollution. Question number 8. Why is burning of leaves bad to air? Answer. Burning of leaves is bad to air because it pollutes the air generating smoke. Next question. Complete the following sentences on the basis of the unit you have just studied. Number 1. It's very boring. Works this ecology bit. Women use too many electric things. Nobody is willing to do anything about ecology. The narrator drives his motorbike round and round his backyard all summer, his snowmobile and all winter. Next question. Answer the following questions very briefly. Question number 1. How many blocks away was the post office from Mr. Johnson's house? Answer. The post office was only 2 blocks away from Mr. Johnson's house. Question number 2. What form of electricity did the narrator use? Answer. The narrator used television as a form of electrical appliance. Question number 3. Why did Mr. Johnson think that the narrator did not follow the principles of walking? Answer. Mr. Johnson believed the narrator violated walking principles by jumping over grass and a small tree, potentially damaging them. Question number 4. Did the narrator enjoy talking about ecology? Answer. The narrator enjoyed discussing ecology but found others reluctant to implement eco-friendly practices. Next question. Long answer questions. Question number 1. Nobody is willing to do anything about ecology. Do you agree with the statement? Answer. While many people talk about the importance of ecology, few are willing to take concrete action. This reluctance is evident in everyday situations such as littering or ignoring local environmental issues. For instance, in many neighborhoods, garbage accumulates on streets and plastic waste is widespread. Yet, residents rarely take initiative to address these problems. This disconnect between awareness and action highlights the challenge of translating ecological knowledge into practical, everyday behaviors. Therefore, the statement nobody is willing to do anything about ecology often rings true as it reflects the gap between environmental concerns and actual efforts to preserve our ecosystem. Question number 2. But how on Saturday when I collect, I put in good work on ecology? This is the narrator's way of preserving ecology. How are you contributing to ecological preservation in your surroundings? Answer. To contribute to ecological preservation in my surroundings, I have taken several steps. Firstly, I actively raise awareness among my neighbors about the importance of environmental conservation. Secondly, I organize weekly cleanup drives in my locality, focusing on clearing litter and maintaining public spaces. Additionally, I have initiated a small-scale tree planting project along our street to improve air quality and enhance biodiversity. Furthermore, I promote sustainable practices like waste segregation and reducing plastic use within my community. These efforts, though small, contribute to creating a more environmentally conscious neighborhood. Question number 3. I get tired of trying to get Miss Green to do something about ecology. Explain in detail the meeting between Jim and Miss Green and throw light on the outcome of the meeting. Answer. Jim's meeting with Miss Green illustrates the challenges of promoting ecological awareness. When Jim visits Miss Green to discuss ecology, she immediately deflects by accusing him of littering and allowing his dog to damage her garden. Despite Jim's attempts to educate her about recycling newspapers and aluminum cans, Miss Green remains unresponsive and dismissive. This interaction highlights the common resistance people often show towards changing their habits for environmental benefits. The meeting ends fruitlessly, with Jim feeling frustrated by Miss Green's lack of interest in ecological preservation. This scenario exemplifies the difficulties environmentally conscious individuals face when trying to inspire change in their communities. Question number 4. Sure, it is hard to get people to work for ecology. Do you agree with this statement? What is ecology? What measures have you and your school taken to preserve it? Answer. Ecology is the study of how living organisms interact with their environment. It's indeed challenging to motivate people to actively work for ecological preservation, as it often requires changing ingrained habits and lifestyles. In our school, we have implemented several measures to promote ecology, such as organizing regular cleanup drives, maintaining a school garden, and implementing a waste segregation system. Personally, I contribute by educating my neighbors about environmental issues, participating in local tree planting initiatives, and reducing my plastic usage. These collective efforts, though small, can make a significant impact on preserving our local ecology. Question number 5. Women use too many electric things. What prompts the narrator to say so? How does the use of modern appliances affect ecology? Answer. The narrator's observation about women using many electric appliances stems from seeing his mother frequently use devices like mixers, washing machines, and irons for household chores. Modern appliances, while convenient, can negatively impact ecology in several ways. They consume significant amounts of electricity, often leading to increased energy production and associated pollution. The manufacturing and disposal of these appliances also contribute to environmental issues, including resource depletion and electronic waste. Additionally, some appliances release harmful chemicals or emissions during use, further affecting air and water quality. However, it's important to note that the impact varies depending on the energy source and efficiency of the appliances. Question number 6. Do you think that Jim is a real ecology-friendly boy? Give your opinion. Answer. Jim demonstrates a genuine concern for ecology, but like many young advocates, he sometimes struggles to fully align his actions with his beliefs. His efforts to educate others about ecological preservation, especially dedicating his weekends to this cause, show his commitment. However, his occasional use of motorized vehicles and excessive TV watching, as pointed out by others, reveal the challenges of consistently living an eco-friendly lifestyle. These contradictions are common among environmental advocates, especially young ones still learning to balance ideals with practical realities. Despite these inconsistencies, Jim's overall dedication to spread awareness about ecology is commendable and reflects a sincere desire to make a positive environmental impact. Question number 7. Does Jim understand why his advice is being questioned? Explain. Answer. Jim understands that his advice is being questioned because he recognizes the resistant people have towards changing them habits for ecological reasons. When he approaches people about preserving the environment, the defensive reactions and counter questions reflect a common reluctance to acknowledge personal responsibility in environmental issues. Jim realizes that people often deflect or challenge his suggestions to avoid confronting their own environmentally unfriendly behaviors. This questioning of his advice also stems from the discomfort many people when asked to alter their comfortable routines for the sake of ecology. Question number 8. What happened to the tree referred to by Mr. Johnson? Answer. The tree Mr. Johnson referred to was inadvertently damaged by Jim's daily shortcut through Miss Green's property. Jim's repeated jumping over the small tree creating a path led to its premature death. This incident highlights how seemingly minor actions can have significant environmental impacts. It serves as a practical example of the unintended consequences our everyday behaviors can have on nature, reinforcing the importance of being mindful of our interactions with the environment even in small ways. Question number 9. Is Jim aware of all of the aspects and does he always practice ecology measures? Give arguments in favor of your answer. Answer. Jim demonstrates a strong awareness of ecological issues and consistently tries to practice what he preaches. He dedicates his weekends to educating others about environmental preservation and actively participates in cleaning up his community. Despite facing resistance and lack of cooperation from others, Jim perseveres in his mission, showing genuine commitment to his cause. However, like many environmental advocates, he may occasionally struggle to perfectly align all his actions with his ideals, as seen in his use of motorized vehicles. Nevertheless, Jim's continuous efforts and dedication to spreading awareness about ecology even in the face of challenges indicate his sincere commitment to environmental preservation. Question number 10. A hero or heroine does not always arrive on a galloping horse to save the day. Sometimes the hero or heroine merely demonstrates the potential for action rather than a completed task. What potential does Jim have as the hero in this story? Answer. Jim's potential as a hero in this story lies in his role as a catalyst for change and awareness, unlike traditional heroes who solve problems directly. Jim's heroism is in his persistent efforts to educate and inspire others others about ecological preservation. His dedication to the cause despite facing resistance and skepticism demonstrates the kind of perseverance needed for long-term environmental change. Jim's actions, while not always resulting in immediate visible results, sow the seeds of ecological awareness in his community. His potential as a hero is realized through his ability to spark conversations about environmental responsibility and his unwavering commitment to his beliefs, even when faced with challenges and contradictions. Next question, group discussion. Discuss the following in groups or pairs. Environmental degradation leads to ecological imbalance. Answer. The problem of environmental pollution is closely linked to the increase in industrial activity, which is often seen as a sign of economic progress. However, industrial advancement comes with significant drawbacks such as water and air pollution. This pollution disrupts the ecological balance, leading to the degradation of the Earth's supporting systems. There is growing awareness that what we consider progress is actually causing serious harm to the environment, resulting in ecological imbalances. Modern appliances adversely affect the environment. Answer. Modern appliances are widely used in almost every household in urban areas. Items like electric mixers, washing machines, refrigerators, air coolers, heaters, televisions, and computers are common. These devices emit pollutants or discharge harmful substances into the water and air, leading to pollution. This pollution has a detrimental effect on the environment, contributing to environmental degradation and posing risks to human health. It is clear that the widespread use of modern appliances has serious environmental consequences. Composition. Question number 1. Prepare a speech in about 100 words to be delivered in the morning assembly of the school on how students can become ecology friendly. Answer. 16th April 2024, 9 a.m. Morning assembly. Respected principal, teachers, and dear friends, I am delighted to share my thoughts on how students can become ecology friendly. We can start by creating a pleasant atmosphere in our school with gardens, trees, and flowers to help us relax and connect with nature. Additionally, holding some of our lessons outdoors can enhance our understanding and appreciation of the environment. I urge our principal and teachers to incorporate more ecological lessons and activities so that we all can become true friends of the environment. Thank you, Aryan, class 10. Question number 2. Write a letter to your friend telling him the measures your school has taken to preserve ecology in the locality. Answer. Station Road, Patna, 10th April 2011. Dear Aman, I hope this letter finds you in the best of spirits. I wanted to share with you the wonderful measures our school has taken to preserve ecology in our locality. Our school has initiated a program where students go to nearby areas to educate people about the importance of ecology. Students from different classes take turns participating in this activity, going door to door to spread awareness. We inform residents about ecological practices and emphasize that support for ecology has come from various religious leaders. We explain that the economy and ecology both stem from the concept of house. The economy is the management of the house, while ecology is the study of the house. In this case, the house is our earth. We are making our best efforts, and I am confident that we will achieve success in raising awareness and encouraging ecological practices. Your loving friend, Shivji. Word study. Dictionary use. Question number 1. Correct the spelling of the following words. Answer. Ecology, compost, garbage, stuff, pollution, innings. Question number 2. Match the words in column A with their meanings in column B. Answer. Compost, nature. Garbage, filth. Pollution, an act of polluting. Pretend, to feign. Ecology, the science that deals with the relation between living things and the environment. और इसी के साथ आज का सोल्यूशन वीडियो यही समाप्त होता है. जल्द लौटेंगे और एक सोल्यूशन वीडियो के साथ. तब तक कीप लर्निंग.